Hello and welcome back from winter break, Hornets. I'm Sarah Burgess.
And I'm Ben Isaacson. Today we're jumping right in to cover the wrestling team in a game of the week, the culture of the dance team, and we get to know some key players in Saline sports.
All of this and more on the second episode of Hornet Nation. Roll the intro. The Saline High School wrestling team grappled with Bedford and here on Wednesday, December 15th. Ray Yoders tells us what went down on the mat.
Just before break, Saline and Bedford's wrestling team gave us a rivalry match that had us all on the edge of our seats.
Our main competition is Bedford. This last week we lost to them by 6 points, unfortunately. However, we will be seeing them again in regionals.
While Bedford initially scored more points, Saline began to make a comeback around the middle of the match. The teams were neck and neck until the end, when Saline lost by just a narrow margin.
We battled one of the top 10 teams in Michigan. It was a very close thing, and I think we could have easily came out on top, but we have things that we need to work on and things that we already are working on.
Despite their recent loss, the team is still performing incredibly well and putting their all into getting stronger.
It was a good meet. We really performed in a way that we can keep working. We're doing a lot better than we have in previous years, and we continue to get better each year.
Reporting for Hornet Nation, I'm Ray Yoders. Back to you in the studio.
The Hornets will be back on the mat tonight at Dexter against the Dreadnoughts and the Lincoln Rail Splitters.
The teams we all know are the ones that play in a court, but not every team comes together for a game. Today, Ashley O'Donoghue highlights one of these groups and how they perform.
You may know them from the sidelines. You may know them from the halftime show. But they are so much more. The Saline dance team gets themselves involved in around-the-state competitions, many charities, and even more performances.
We do things around the community, like we did Stuff the Bus in the summer, and we also do camps. For example, we did NDA camp, and we work with an instructor where we learn multiple routines, then we perform the routines at the end, and then we do competitions too. So we'll go to 2 competitions this winter-spring season.
Not only are they amazing when performing live, but behind the scenes, they have established amazing connections.
I would say we're a pretty happy group of people. We love what we do.
It's like a sisterhood. We're all super close. We spend a lot of time together.
Overall, I would say we have a good family kind of feel to our team. I love those girls. We have a fun time, and I think we work pretty hard.
My favorite part of the dance team is probably performing at the games.
Meeting people in different grades as well, because just with how many people are in this high school, I don't think I would talk to nearly as many freshmen or sophomores just with how the classes are, and those are some of my favorite people I've ever met.
Reporting for Hornet Nation, I'm Ashley O'Donoghue. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Ashley. You can catch their next performance at most Friday home basketball games during the halftime show.
Over break, Saline sports never stopped. Here are some of the current scores. The boys basketball team tipped off against Walled Lake Northern on December 27th at the NFHS 2021 Holiday Extravaganza. The Hornets brought home a win with a final score of 57-49. Congrats to Dylan Messman, who also earned an MVP award.
We were going to report the girls' gymnastics match before against Bedford from December 15th, but the meet has been postponed, though the team travels tonight to Coldwater to open their season.
The girls' basketball team hosted Detroit and Mumford this past Sunday. The girls were able to defeat Mumford in a 56-40 win.
The boys' swim and dive team lost to Ann Arbor Pioneer on December 16th, 63-122.
There are several people that make Saline sports run like the well-oiled machine it is. One very important position that isn't often talked about is Saline's athletic trainers. Julian Downey gives us more insight into this role.
Some Saline athletes train like professionals, whether they train on the court, turf, ice, or in the water, athletes always need help recovering and staying healthy. Luckily, there are people to help us do this.
I'm Jackie Schiavo. I am the lead athletic trainer here at lovely Saline.
My name is Mickey Tullett. I grew up in Essex, Ontario, Canada.
Mickey and I are here basically from 1:30 to the end of practices and or home games.
Located in the back of the gym hallway, our trainers are always looking to help injured students in a variety of ways.
I've talked to coaches, I've talked to teachers, I've helped them out.
You know what I mean? You're going to get your athletes that come in before practice. You got to get everybody ready. And then you're going to have your athletes that are injured and need attention.
But it's more than just injury help.
So you set them up with treatments and rehabilitation programs. Make sure they're getting to the doctors if they need to.
The trainers help athletes, but for the trainers, their job is more than just a job.
I've always liked to help people excel.
The community and the kids are awesome here.
I think helping people is probably the most self-rewarding thing about athletic training and why I got into it.
If you're injured, sore, bruised, or just need some ice, Jackie and Mickey are always happy to help. Reporting for Hornet Nation, I'm Julian Downey. Back to you in the studio.
We will forever be thankful for the athletic trainers and all that they do for our teams.
Well, Hornets, that's our show. Our next episode will air in 2 weeks. Tune in to stay up to date on the latest and greatest with Saline Sports.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter for the latest show updates at Nation Hornet, as well as on YouTube and Instagram at Saline Video. Signing off, I'm Ben Isaacson.
And I'm Sarah Burgess. Have a great day, Saline.